Hey, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about how to glow from the inside out. If you're into that too, definitely hit subscribe and come join our skincare community. Today, I want to do an update on some of my favorite iUNIK products. About 3 or 4 years ago now, I did do a video rounding up some of my favorites from the brand. I have been using their products since about 2019, so it's been a long time that I've been into iUNIK products. I realized that a lot of my favorites from 2019, 2020, 2021, while I still really like those products, most of which are still available, I have found that my core faves that I keep going back to with iUNIK have actually changed. So this update is definitely a bit overdue, but I've got some new products to talk about today and some longtime favorites that are still standing the test of time. So if you're so ready, give the video a big thumbs up, play my intro, and let's jump into the updated faves. iUNIK Beta-Glucan Power Moisture Serum. I think it's just a really great, simple, straightforward type of serum for sensitive skin. It's an incredibly minimal ingredients list, as you can see. It really is focused in on the star ingredient, which is beta-glucan. Now, this is an amazing humectant ingredient. It is often derived from mushrooms, and it's incredibly hydrating, but it's also an incredibly healing and soothing ingredient. I started using it in 2019, and it has gone through a bit of a facelift in recent years. The packaging got redesigned. It used to have this brown label. It now has this lighter blue label to it. And with the recent changes in Korean labeling laws, the ingredients list has been reshuffled. However, the product itself has not changed since 2019. There's a ton of misinformation about this particular product out there on the internet. The labeling laws have changed in a way that actually really protect consumers. It means that brands can list ingredients only a certain way, and they can present them in marketing only in a certain way. And so a lot of the deceptive claims around 100% of extracts with no other ingredients listed, that era has gone away. But that also means that products that could claim high percentages of, say, star ingredients like beta-glucan, by percentage, say 50%, 60%, 70%, right? They actually have to now be broken down into not just the overall percentage of what's in the formula, but all of the individual components of said extract. Quick lesson here: extracts, you take whatever you want to extract. It is extracted in usually a solution of water, but then there's added in preservatives, often texture enhancers, sometimes even humectant ingredients, glycerin, that create something that is more pleasing to the feel, better absorbed into the skin, maybe even ingredients that help the extract itself to get deeper into the skin. There's all kinds of things that happen in just an extract. So back in the olden days, you could say, 40% of beta-glucan. Now you have to break it down by the amount of beta-glucan in the extract in parts per million, which is always going to be a smaller number, and then the glycerin and the preservatives and the water content and all of that. And so it can actually make a product's ingredient list, the order, different, but also it can mean that it looks like there's a lot less of the star ingredient in the product than there was in the past. And it's not true. It's just about how they're presenting the information to you. And again, I want to emphasize the new laws now are a lot more transparent, and they're meant to protect us as consumers. Marketing deception aside, what's inside the bottle has not changed, and it's still incredibly good for your skin. Now, let me tell you my personal history with this product, because very hydrating, right? Very soothing, anti-inflammatory. It's got a texture that is almost like a lighter version of a snail mucin. It's actually a great vegan alternative to folks who don't want to use snail mucin, because the texture is plumping, firming. There's a little bit more heft to the texture than just like a watery solution alone. And so it actually provides a lot for the skin. But this is incredibly gentle, calming, soothing type of product. And in 2019, I realized something was off, feeling this inflammation building on my skin. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? And finally, I realized it was ingredients that I wasn't really tracking at the time that started to creep into my skincare routine. And so I realized that these ingredients were common through a lot of the products. And so I was just exposing myself over and over and over again to essential oils. That's what's tricky about essential oils. You may not react to them the first couple of times you start using them in your skincare products, but you can get contact allergies, down the road as you continue to expose yourself to them. That's what happened to me. So I had to do a whole overhaul, find new products, right, that were safe, so to speak, fragrance-free, good for sensitive skin. This is where the sensitive skin journey started. I remember it was during the summer months when I really started to turn things around, and I started using this then in summer of 2019. And I just remember how hydrating it felt, how plumping it felt, how good and calming it felt on my skin in the heat, in the humidity, when my skin was feeling like very, very vulnerable and very, very like cranky. You know, my skin felt cranky that summer, but this product was just really hitting at all different angles. And, you know, it's not like the immediate, like, kind of product that like brings like relief on contact, but it's that long-term type of product. You use it morning, you use it nighttime, right? And you realize like your skin is holding on to hydration a lot longer. I'm always prone to dehydration in the summer because of air conditioning. The redness is coming down on your skin. The inflammation is going away. Your skin is getting stronger. It's so unassuming. It's so boring looking. The ingredients list, like, maybe not the most exciting thing in the whole entire world. And yet my skin was craving this, missing this, wanting this at a very low, vulnerable moment with my skin, right? Because that cranky skin, this was keeping it happy. And so, yeah, I went through quite a few bottles of this back at that point in time. Very, very excited about the product. And I actually still continue to use this product. And I do recommend it a lot, particularly for folks going through dehydration, irritation associated with dehydrated skin, barrier issues. This is great for that. Any type of sensitivity that you're going through, vegan alternatives to mucin products. Like, it actually just covers a lot of ground and something so simple and so unassuming. iUNIK Beta-Glucan Lacto Barrier Milk Essence. And this is the multitasker. This is called a milk essence, but truly the texture is more of a bouncy gel-like texture. There is a little bit of a milk, slightly cream-like consistency to this that's blended into much more of a gel-like consistency. This feels way more watery, hydrating, plumping, and firming on the skin with a kiss of moisture on top than it feels heavy, greasy, rich, incredibly skin soft, something that feels like it coats your skin in tons and tons of moisture. No, this is definitely on the lighter side. Now, I also call this a multitasking product, not just because it provides a lot of hydration with a kiss of moisture, which is incredibly balancing, especially if you're trying to address things like combination skin, right? But also the ingredients here are so incredibly beneficial for the health of your skin. So we have 68% of lactobacillus ferment lysate. So the fermentation actually helps to strengthen your skin microbiome, but it also helps to tease out a very healthy complexion. It just supports healthy skin overall. And then we have a complex of 7 different types of peptides, including epidermal growth factors. And that actually really helps at the cell regeneration level. It's great for well aging, helping to firm up the skin and help with the complexion. They've also included bakuchiol, which is, first and foremost, a really amazing brightening ingredient, very gentle for the skin. And it may have some collagen support as well as some anti-inflammatory benefits that are great if you are also acne prone or just prone to redness on your skin. Of course, we have good old beta-glucan. It is part of the beta-glucan line, which I said is very hydrating for the skin. There's some niacinamide in here to really help enhance the complexion benefits that I've already listed in the other ingredients. And then Centella for some soothing, anti-inflammatory, and again, the redness reducing capabilities of this product. And that's really what I've noticed with using this. This isn't just about juicy, plump, firm, hydrated skin. This is also about reducing redness, reducing inflammation, calming down the skin, but also bringing out that healthy lit from within type of look, helping to support that healthy complexion that's not dull, that's not uneven, that doesn't look like not well rested, right? We're talking about the foundational basics of glass skin. So when I say multitasker, I mean this can replace a toner. It's very hydrating. Yes, it acts as an essence because it has the additional benefits of all those great ingredients that I talked about, right? But there's so many good ones in here. It kind of feels like a serum, like a treatment as well. And so this is really great if you are looking to reduce layers in your skincare routine, right? Maybe because of the climate, maybe because you have very oily skin, you just don't like the feeling of lots of skincare, doesn't feel like it absorbs into your skin well. This replaces multiple steps. If you're looking to save money, who isn't? I just listed 3 things that this could replace for you. It can help you to save some money. There's so many different situations in life where you might want to lean on a product like that. Not all products out there can do what this product can do. And so I really appreciate this one. I think most skin types will enjoy this. Like I said, great for sensitive skin, great for dehydrated skin. I have combo skin. This is working really well for me in the summer months. iUNIK Centella Calming Daily Sun Water. This is a sunscreen. It offers SPF 50 plus PA+4 protection using the new generation chemical filters. And it is a sun water. It is a sunscreen that is packaged like a toner. It is watery and it is pourable. And it's sunscreen. And it's like mind blown. Like, I have questions. How does this work? How is this possible? What? The intrigue took over a lot more than the confusion once I actually started using this product. While it's packaged like a toner, it sure looks like an essence or a toner bottle, does it not? And it pours out into your hand like a product, a watery product would. It does not go on after cleansing, but before, serums and moisturizers and all of that. No, that's not right. It would go on top of your moisturizer, just in the same place in your routine as a sunscreen would. As I started to test this out, I realized that while it is water, it actually does cling to the skin quite nicely and coats the skin in a layer of protection. But it does actually apply like a very thin watery sunscreen. It doesn't feel like a toner on your skin. There's a difference there. You can feel it starting to coat and protect your skin, but you can also feel how it's still so lightweight and breathable and not greasy. You can feel how it just allows your skin to breathe and not feel oppressed by a sunscreen product. And here's the thing, like, I love sunscreen. I also have done a lot of research into sunscreen. I have taken in a lot of information about sunscreen. I know what makes a good sunscreen, a very protective sunscreen. I know, water resistant sunscreens versus non-water resistant. There's a big gap between knowing those things and actually feeling comfortable with the product that you're wearing throughout the day. Because at the end of the day, all this knowledge is in your head, but these products are sitting on your face all day long. And sometimes your skin has other things to say. Sometimes your skin is speaking up and getting a little pouty and saying, I don't like how this feels. I don't like how this is making my skin feel. I don't like how it looks. And there are times where having that knowledge and knowing, and also the experience of how beneficial it is, there are still some mornings where you're like, yeah, but the UV is not that high and I'm not going to be outside that long. And I just kind of don't really want to bother wearing it. Like, I just don't want to do it because it doesn't feel good. That's what this is for. That is what this is for. And as much as we're obsessed with skincare, we know that gap can be very real between what we know and what feels good, right? And so this is something that I use in exactly that situation. When I know the UV is lower, I know I'm not going to be outside that long. It's not a high UV situation. It's not sports. It's not sweating. It's not none of that, right? It's casual sun exposure, and I don't wanna, right? This just feels so much better on the skin, so much more breathable, so much lighter, really great for makeup application as well. It just solves a problem. And you knew it was coming, the iUNIK Beta-Glucan 3X Barrier Cream. This is my all seasons unicorn moisturizer. I love this so much. I did recommend this as something that would be good in warm months. And then I started to recommend it for cooler months. And then I personally went through an entire year, like every 4 seasons, because where I live, there are very distinct 4 seasons. I had used this cream personally in my skincare routine. And so we came around to the summer months now, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to use this iUNIK cream because I just love it so much. And I realized, I was like, you've recommended it for summer. You've recommended it for fall. You've recommended it for winter. You're using it again in summer. You've used it in the spring. Like, Kelly, this is such an amazing product. Like, this moisturizer, you have naturally reached for this for over a year now. Not just for content, not just for reviews, right? But I just personally, like, boring Tuesday night, camera's not on, just need to get my skincare done. I'm reaching for this moisturizer. It is so incredibly reliable. For me personally, it is the texture that wins out every single time. This is so different than most kbeauty moisturizers are because it has a much more velvety type of feel to it. And so it actually spreads onto the skin very nicely. It does look like it's going to be a very dense, heavy cream, but it actually is velvety, silky, smooth. But you can feel how it is protecting your skin. It is coating your skin in that occlusivity, that beta-glucan feel, that velvety finish, but it's also sinking into the skin too to do some moisturization inside. It doesn't just sit on top. It's a little bit of both, moisturization inside and then a protective feel on the outside that isn't too plasticky, that isn't too heavy, and it's not greasy. This does not have a wet finish. This is not overloaded with humectants. It's also not overloaded with greasy emollients either. It's really incredibly balanced with a velvety, neutral type of finish to it. This is especially good if you don't want to build that kind of look on top of your skin. This is also incredibly great for makeup prep, because that velvety finish actually helps your makeup grip to your skin a lot better. And so I just love how protective it feels. It fights the dehydration, right? It is moisturizing enough for winter months. It is light and breathable enough for hotter months while still fighting, air condition induced dehydration, right? Because that's the thing about summer. I go oily, but I'm still very prone to dehydration. I still need occlusion, and this solves it without going for really heavy, greasy types of moisturizers. Plus, it works so good underneath makeup. So this is actually something that I gravitate towards, not just for the occlusion, but it's actually amazing for summer makeup in particular. That's why I emptied a jar of this recently and I just opened up a new one right away. I'm not switching it out because my makeup lasts longer in the summer when I'm wearing this, and that is no easy feat. I am always melting in the summertime. Where I live, it's very humid. It's hard to get any type of foundation to stay on your skin. I'll usually skip out on it, but there are certain times I don't want to. And so the right combination of products, right? Definitely. But this is one of the most amazing prep products for a summer makeup routine. Anybody looking for a cream that has occlusion? If you have dehydrated skin, it's so good. If you have combo skin like I do, this will be a unicorn moisturizer for you, most likely. Drier skin types, I think, also really appreciate this too, because it's not so heavy, but it still is protective. So it's just a really great cream overall. I've been such a fan of iUNIK for so many years, but it is really interesting as I was putting this video together to realize how much my favorites from the brands, the ones that I've reached for still to this day, how they've evolved and how a lot of them have actually stayed the same. So I am curious, what are your favorite products from iUNIK? Or, if you're interested in any of the products I talked about today, let me know in the comments below. Now, while you're there, you're going to find a pinned comment from me personally with more links to each of the products that I talked about today. There are some on screen right now, but they're very US centric, right? And I know not everybody lives in the United States, so I do have more options to purchase, as well as some international links as well. And definitely hit subscribe if this video helped you out and you want to see some more skincare content from me. I love you so, so much. Thanks for being here with me today. Thanks for making another updated iUNIK Phase video possible. Thanks for being with me for so long. Or if you're new here too, I'm so incredibly grateful to you. I just want to encourage you to keep shining your bright, beautiful, individual inner glow. That light that you have inside, don't keep it inside. Shine it out into the world. We need you. I love you, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next video. Bye.